we're working variables on both sides, but now let's see what we do when we have parentheses, okay? All right, so what I want you to do is go ahead and draw your vertical equal sign, okay? Draw your vertical equal sign. Now, why do we draw this? Why is it important for that line? Separate left side, right side, okay? So let's just go through, okay? On the right-hand side, do we have parentheses? Yes. And how do we break those parentheses?
Multiply.
Right, by multiplying. What are we going to multiply?
5.
Negative 5. So we're going to multiply negative 5 to b and negative 5 to negative 6. Now, what's negative 5 times b?
Negative 5b.
Negative 5b. And then what's negative 5 times negative 6?
Negative 30.
Good. Wait, what?
Positive.
Positive 30.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the zombie state too. This is the 8th time I've done this today, so it's just like... All right, now, when we're done with this step, what do? Bring everything down. Good. So, negative 2b. All right? Now remember, when we are solving equations, we want the variable on left side, number on the right side. Okay? Now, you don't have to do it that way, but kind of makes it a little bit easier. Yes, sir?
Wait, why is it positive?
Negative 5 times negative 6.
Oh.
Okay? He asked, why is it positive 30? Because negative times negative is a positive.
I just thought that was a radius.
Right. Okay, so now, what's our next step? Add what?
5b.
Right.
5b.
We're going to add 5b. Okay, so those cancel. What's negative 2 plus 5?
3.
Oh, yes, sorry. See, I was way off. Okay, so you have 3b equals 30. We're going to bring down to 30. And then our last step, by
3b.
by 3. Okay, so our 3's cancel. B is equal to what? 10. Okay, now, let's do this out loud. Negative 2 times b, which is 10. What's negative 2 times 10?
20.
Negative 20
Negative.
equals, and then what is 10 minus 6?
4.
4, and then what's 4 times negative 5? Negative 20. So when we check, negative 20 is equal to negative 20, so we know that we're right. Okay? All right? Because
You take the answer.
negative 2, and then in parentheses we're going to put our b, which is 10, and then negative 5, and then in parentheses 10 minus 6. Okay, so that's going to be negative 20, and then negative 20. Okay? All right, you ready to move on? Okay, so let's take it a step further by adding an extra term. Okay, you guys are going to tell me what to do. Okay, first step.
Multiply. Look for parentheses. You draw a line.
There we go. Draw that line. Okay, now do you have to draw the line?
Yes.
No, you don't have to. But it helps. Okay? All right, now,
Now you multiply.
right, and what are we going to multiply?
3 with the 2b and the 3 with the negative.
So you're going to tell me that I need to multiply the 3 times 2b?
Yeah.
Okay, good, that's right. And what is that?
That's
6b.
6b. Okay, and then what? No, what do I do next? 3 times, and what's 3 times negative 1?
Negative 3.
Negative 3.
Oh, okay.
Right? So are we done with well, hold on, let me finish. Are we done with the distributive property?
Yes.
Yes. So now what do I need to do
Combine that term.
before that? There you go, drop everything else down. So the only thing is 6b minus 4.
Then combine answer.
Okay, now, do we have any like terms on the left-hand side?
No.
No.
How about on the right-hand side?
No.
Okay, good. So that step we don't even have to do. Okay, so now, what do we do?
Subtract negative 6.
We move, right? Okay, and how do we move?
We're subtracting
First off,
six.
we
Subtract negative 6.
Subtract negative 6 or subtract 6b?
I mean, my bad.
Okay, what's this equal?
0.
Zero.
0. What does this equal?
0.
So if we bring down this negative 3 and this negative 4,
I need to divide.
No, we're not done.
no, there's no variable.
That's right.
So let me ask you this.
Multiply.
Is negative 3 equal to negative 4?
No.
Ever?
No.
No. 4 is only equal to 4. 100 is only equal to 100. Negative 3 is only equal to negative 3. Since we have 0 variables, we don't have any v's, no solution. That's your answer. Meaning, there is not one single number you could plug into here and here where you'll get.
We have to check that.
Well, you can't. There's no way to check it.
Oh,
There's no value to put in there. You could spend a lifetime thinking of numbers to put in there, and you'll never make it true. Okay?
In a test, they'll put it in there and answer choices. A, 6. B, 12. C, no solution. D, 24.
Right.
They want to see if you guys process all this.
Or what they might do is they might say A is negative 3, B is negative 4, C is no solution, and then D is 12. Okay? So they're going to try and trick you. Okay? Any questions? We see how the process is going? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. All right, here we go. Now we're going to put everything together. Now we're going to use all 4 steps. Okay? Does it matter what side we start on? No,
No.
it doesn't. In reality, it doesn't. Okay? But where do you guys want to start? Do you want to start on the left-hand side
Left.
Right.
or the right-hand side?
Right. Right side.
You want to start on the right-hand side? Okay, we'll start on the right-hand side. Now, and this is good because I want to see what your answer is. Okay? Of course we have parentheses, so we need to use the distributive property. What number are we going to distribute?
The negative. Wait, is it a positive?
Okay, that's a good question. What are we going to distribute? The 2 or the negative 2?
Negative.
Right, the negative 2. You distribute the sign as well. Okay? So it's going to be negative 2 times 1. Negative 2 times negative b. So what's negative 2 times 1? Negative 2. What's 100 times 1?
100.
What's negative 1,000 times 1?
Negative 1.
Right. So we have negative 2. Now what's negative 2 times negative b?
Negative 3.
It's a
Positive 2b.
Positive what?
Positive.
Right. Positive 2b. Okay?
It's positive to be negative.
Say again?
It's positive to be negative.
Okay. What do we do now?
Drop the negative 2.
Good. Drop this minus 2. Okay? So have we done anything over here?
No.
No. Okay? So we'll go ahead and drop everything. 3 minus 5b plus 2b. Okay? All right, so all we did was step 1, the distributive property. Okay? And then we brought everything down. So our new equation is this. Okay? How many terms do you see?
30.
2 on the left side, 2 on the right side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 terms. Okay? Now, do we want to continue on the right side or on the left side?
Left side.
Okay, left side, so let's do it. So, we know we don't need to do step 1 anymore. Step 2 is combine like terms. Do we have like terms on the left-hand side?
Yes.
What are they?
Negative 5. Negative 5. B plus 2b.
All right, so what I want you guys to do is circle your like terms. Okay? Now, what are we going to put in the calculator?
Negative 5, negative 2b.
Now, not the b,
Negative
a negative 5 plus 2. And when we do that, we get
Negative 7.
negative 3. So you have negative 3b.
Oh my God.
Okay? So, we combine like terms on the left side. What do we need to do?
Drop down to 3.
Jump.
Drop down to 3. Can we go ahead and do the like terms here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay? What do I circle?
Negative 2.
Huh?
Negative 2.
Right. Negative 2 minus 2. And when you put that in the calculator, what do you get?
Yeah, negative 4.
Negative 4. And then bring down the plus 2b.
And see what is, it's, keep change.
Say again?
Keep change when there's, two, like whenever you have a negative
Okay.
or a positive, and then you have, like this basically works for anything, like when I had to do with negatives, it's just that you keep the first, digit, then you change the actual way that you, work it out, like, you change negative to positive, positive to negative, then you change the last number to either positive or negative.
Okay, you have to show me something. Sometime. Okay? All right, so now how many terms are we down to now? We're down to 4 terms, right? We went from 6 now to 4. Okay? So now we're in that moving process where we want variables on one side, numbers on the other. Okay? So, what are we going to move?
The negative 3b.
You want to move the negative 3b?
Yes.
Okay, so how do we do it?
Plus.
We add it. Okay, so does this cancel right here? Yes, that cancels. Okay, and then what's 3 plus 2? 5b. Okay, so are we done with our first move?
Yeah.
With our first move, yeah, we moved that negative 3b. So what do we do now?
Drop everything else.
Drop everything down. This negative 4, and this is a positive, by the way, and then this 3. So we have 3 equals negative 4 plus 5b. So what's the only step we have left? Well, in the move.
Adding
Adding what?
the negative 4.
Yes, add 4. So that cancels. What's 3 plus 4? 7. So we have 7 equals 5b. And our last step is what?
Divide.
Divide. And we're going to divide by 5.
Yes, to the solution.
Everything's just moving on.
So 5 divided by 5 is 1.
One.
1 times b is b. So you're left with b is equal to,
1.
okay, but we don't do decimals. The only time you will do decimals is like in number 6 if they give you decimals. If they don't give you decimals, you'll keep it in fraction. So what's going to be our answer? B is equal to what? 7 over 5. That's your answer. Okay? Fractions are easier. Math?
Okay, Matt,
Enter.
right below the green, enter. It takes you back to the same fraction.
All right? Any questions? So let's talk about what we just did, okay? Up here, we went ahead and distributed the negative 2. We brought everything down. Then we combined our like terms on both sides, and now we're down to 4 terms. We moved our negative 3b over, and then we moved our negative 4 over, and then we divided. Okay? That's all it is. That's Algebra 1 in a nutshell right there. Move, divide. If you have to combine like terms, combine your like terms. If you need to break the parentheses, use the distributive property. But this part right here, where you have 4 terms, If you can get all your problems to that point, move, divide. That's all it is. Okay? All right, so what I want you guys to do is, again, 4 terms, right? Move, divide. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to work on that on your own. You have decimals. Your answer will be in decimals. All right? Okay.